Good morning. Welcome to our 5th annual ULS Service Learning Conference. My name is Brad O'Hara. I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs at the University of Louisiana System. I'll be your host and moderator for today's program. UL System President Dr. Randy Moffett asked me to share with you his regrets as longstanding family obligations have prevented him from being with us today. Nonetheless, he asked me to express how much he is pleased with your outstanding work that has taken place not only this year, but throughout the entire course of the Service Learning Grant. And that outstanding work has got all of us at the UL System excited about today's conference, a conference which traditionally has attracted many faculty, staff, and students from across the system. This speaks volumes to the interest in and the power of service learning. And your interest in service learning this year was so overwhelming that we had to shut down registration about 2 weeks ago. Thank you for that interest, and thank you for your commitment to service learning and for traveling across the state to be with us today. As most of you know, the ULS Serves Conference is funded by a $1.2 million grant awarded to the UL system in 2006 by the Corporation for National Community Service. However, the vast majority of these funds were made available to you, faculty and staff at our 8 campuses around the UL system, to expand service learning. Unfortunately, our grant concludes in just a few weeks. So one of the purposes of today's activities is to recognize and celebrate the hard work of 15,377 college students, 1,049 faculty and staff, 405 community partners who spent 143,886 hours giving back to Louisiana communities. In total, that's over 16 years of volunteerism. Yes, that deserves a round of applause. As a system, it's clear that we have done much in 4 years, but we've not done it alone. So I'd like to welcome some special guests who are here with us today. Friends who have worked with us and partnered with us throughout this grant. And without their help and support, we would not be here today touting those wonderful accomplishments. First of all, leadership from the top is always appreciated. Our presidents and vice presidents for academic affairs and vice presidents for student affairs have always supported this initiative. We have Dr. Jean Daboval, the Vice President, Provost and Vice President from Academic Affairs from McNeese here with us, and we have Dr. Wayne Brumfield, Vice President for Student Affairs from UL Monroe with us. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. We also have members of a very, very important group, a group that has quietly worked hard behind the scenes. They've graded your grant proposals, they've met and planned regional conferences, and they've shared ideas and really expanded service learning throughout the system and on our campuses. That would be our Service Learning Council. I would like each of you to stand as I call your name. First of all, Chair of the Council, Mr. Steve Grusbeck from Northwestern. Dr. David Yarborough from UL Lafayette. Dr. Morris Coates from Nichols, I think he's here yet. Dr. Wayne Brumfield from ULM. Dr. Rory Bedford from Grambling State University. Dr. Michael Buckles from McNeese State University. Dr. Rick Simmons from Louisiana Tech University. And Dr. Tina Golding from Southeastern. Thank you all for all your help throughout this grant. And we have some friends who've worked closely with us from day one of this grant. I see her sitting at the back there, Denise Dowell from the Louisiana Serves Commission, which is housed in the Lieutenant Governor's office. Denise helped us in developing the grant proposal. She helped us in staging the first couple of conferences. And she's been a confidant and an individual on which we have called several times as we got this grant started and tried to develop some infrastructure to deal with all of the red tape that goes along with a big federal grant of this nature. Denise, welcome and thank you for being here. Also, I'd like to welcome Dr. Stuart Stewart from Louisiana Campus Compact. Thank you, Stuart. You've partnered significantly with our system and with all of Louisiana higher ed. I should mention that Louisiana Campus Compact has once again generously donated a considerable number of service learning books that we'll offer throughout the day as part of our package of door prizes. We also have some representatives from community partners like Ruston Fire Department, the Tangipahoa Alcohol and Drug Abuse Council, as well as State Farm Insurance, and our work would not be possible without strong community ties, and we welcome you here today. And at some point today, I anticipate that we'll have members of our Student Advisory Council, the UL System Student Advisory Council. They too are committed to service learning, and I'll introduce those folks later today. As well, I'd like to welcome all the faculty and staff from across the UL system. We're pleased that you're here, and we've planned an exciting day for you. And let me spend a few minutes outlining what the day holds for you. As you registered this morning, you picked up a blue folder. In that folder, you'll find a program, and that program contains a map with all the various venues that we'll be utilizing today. That's code for where the restrooms are located. As well, you'll find a detailed agenda of the day. You'll see that we'll have 3 opportunities to interact with invited speakers in this room, one immediately following my welcome remarks, another speaker over lunch, and a panel in mid-afternoon. We have invited folks from who will come to the table with different perspectives, but all with a passion for service learning. This will be complemented with 3 breakout or concurrent sessions, which will provide you with opportunities to hear from your peers and learn about their service learning experiences, and they'll be held in some of the smaller rooms on the first floor, not far from this auditorium. New to this year's program is a special awards presentation that we'll hold at 12:30, at which time we'll debut our brand new service learning video report, of which you have a copy in your folders. We believe that the video will be a powerful complement to the printed reports that were printed last year, which are also in your folders. And let's not forget the real reason why you're here, the door prizes. And throughout the day, much as we have done in the past, we'll be offering a number of door prizes such as books, travel gear, DVD players. So please stay with us to the end of the day, because we keep the best prizes to the end, and of course you have to be here to claim your prize. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you place 1 business card in the box that is located at the registration table, and we'll be drawing for prizes throughout the day. Another housekeeping item that I should mention is that for our breakout presenters, we ask them to submit PowerPoint presentations and their materials electronically, as opposed to having handouts. We'll be posting those presentations on our website after the conference has presented, so they'll be available for your use. And should you have any questions throughout the day, there are a few of us here that are sporting red staff ribbons. I see Jackie Tisdale here. In addition to Jackie and myself, Edwin Litoff and Ann McKisson and Eric Sherrard and Brooke Crum from our office are here to help you and hopefully be able to answer any question that you might have.